Hey, Blue Rockers, welcome back to Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis, Crypto Connie. It's breaking news. We've got Stan Larimer, the godfather of Bitshares. He's on the run, and I've captured him so we can talk to him and find out what's going on, right? Because we're all wanting to know what's going on. Stan's got all sorts of things happening. He's kind of on the inside. He can put it in layman's terms for us, and he just wrote an article on Steemit. Tell me a little bit about the latest article that you wrote on Steemit. And by the way, welcome, Stan.
Hi there, Crypto Connie. Yeah, I'm doing great right here. Sitting in an airport, waiting for the airplane to come in. It's been delayed, but no, I'm working on an article that I'm about to publish. It's sort of a lot of fun. It's called "The SEC versus Arise: The Trial of the Century."
Whoa! See, I didn't even know this until you told me, so this is all new to me. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's not exactly O.J. Simpson, but this is very significant because what we have is a David and Goliath scenario, and we have a battle where a whole lot of people, celebrities, and big name lawyers and all sorts of people are rallying around this little David fighting this big Goliath, who really, I think, has stepped in it because they filed a complaint that is so full of errors, it's just unbelievable. And then they used that complaint to put together a team of 30 SWAT team type people who broke into his house at 6 o'clock in the morning, got him out of bed at gunpoint. So that's, of course, galvanizing a lot of people all over the country to say, what is our government doing? And so I wrote in the article all about the consequences. I'm not trying to try the case here. I don't really talk too much about the pros and cons and merits of the case, just its significance. Because here's the deal. If they are able to quietly put him away, then that's going to be a chilling kind of effect for the whole crypto industry. People will stop doing what they were going to do. It'll depress prices, cost people billions, if not trillions, of dollars over the next decade. If, on the other hand, this groundswell of support is able to beat them back from what they're trying to do, then that could cause a re-examination of what the SEC's power is and put new constraints on to prevent that kind of abuse.
Well, and as you know, I had him on Coast to Coast right after that happened. He was raided, on Friday morning. We had him on Coast telling his story on Saturday night, and I can't believe he was as calm as he was after guns were in his head and everything that happened. Oh my gosh, I don't know how he did it. But it's interesting that you say that because I was just given, not too long ago, a link for a petition. That's the moveon.org petition. Are you familiar with this already?
I've heard that they're trying to do something like that. The main reason for the petition was that the funds they had for their own defense were seized by the SEC. Can you imagine a government telling you that not only do we have infinite government resources to prosecute you, but we're going to seize all the funds so you can't defend yourself? So we're expecting people to come out of the woodwork all over the country and donate to this. I expect he'll have a huge amount of funding to beat this back.
And that's kind of what the blockchain is all about, right? Being free from this type of stuff happening.
Well, that was what it was invented for because, of course, we know that the current system does a lot of dirty tricks behind the scenes and uses laws and regulations to keep new guys out of it. It's sort of a barrier to entry. And in this case here, it's like people don't know the SEC is a self-regulating body for the existing establishment. And so when they come along and say, well, we want to regulate our competition, that doesn't really sound good, does it?
Wow. Well, the link is below, everybody, to sign the petition if you'd like to do that. What it is telling Congress that Arise Bank is not a I can't even read my own writing, but it's not a scam. It's all about saying that it's not a scam, but it is a cryptocurrency bank and a bank of the future, and that's what it's all about. So the link is down below. Now, he's got a court hearing. I thought it was Thursday, but it's actually Tuesday. So will you talk with us? I'm going to try to get Jared, of course, but will you talk with us Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, and live, and we can ask you questions kind of thing?
I'll be happy to. I'm following this one very closely. I don't really have much inside information. I watch as much as I can about what they say in the chats. Of course, the government's watching that too and reacting to it, and so they don't talk as much as they used to. But I'm trying to become totally knowledgeable on this because, like I say, I think we're talking about the trial of the century here.
I agree with you, and even I am going to try to get Jared before then, but even if you don't get too much scoop, at least you can relay it to us to let us know what it means, because sometimes it's like, what does that mean? And so you're great at that. I appreciate that. So, wow, I didn't know that's what your article was. I got to get in there and read it. So we can find that on steemit.com. I'm going to put that link down below too to your article so I can see it too. Let me make sure I got everything going. I wanted to ask you about this. The numbers are so down. They're so down. What's going on?
Well, you can certainly imagine. I mean, there's a lot of factors to it, but certainly this chilling effect. I've seen people who were going to announce projects pull back and say, we can't do it now because we don't know what the SEC is going to do next. That chilling effect is, spreading out through the industry, and that's another crime, as far as I'm concerned, to do things and make rash actions like that hurt the whole industry, and then claim they're trying to protect us. That just doesn't seem to make sense to me.
So you're saying that the numbers are down right now, you believe, because of what happened with Arise Bank and Jared Rice?
Oh, it's just one of many factors going on, and I wouldn't even claim it's the main factor. But I'm saying that as this progresses forward, I think you'll see a lot of volatility. With every round that David wins, the markets will go up, and every round that David loses, or that Goliath wins, well, then you'll probably see some retraces. So this is going to be shaking the markets up and down for the next 18 months or so as it works its way through the courts.
Well, I'm hoping, I mean, come on, Bitshares went all the way up to like 92. Now it's at like 26 cents.
The way you should look at it, Connie, is that last year at this time it was worth 1/3 of a cent. And now it's worth 26 cents.
Okay, I will look at it that way. But darn, I like that 92. I was going for that dollar. I was cheering you on for that dollar, and I still continue to do that. And so speaking of that, what is in the future for you, if you can give us a couple glimpses, and where are you headed? Is that something you can tell?
Well, I really can't talk about it until I have a signed deal, but I'm in the business of bringing new companies into the industry. I don't talk about it anymore. After seeing what was happening to Arise Bank, I concluded that introducing new companies where they can be picked on and so on before they get established is not a good deal. So I'm going to let the companies I'm working with get fully established, and then we'll say what happened after the fact to sort of cut off this group of people that like to dig in and start rumors on everything we announce.
It's always the bad apples that kill it for the rest of us, because we want to know, we want to cheer you on, we want to support you. I know people that will want to pray for you and meditate for you and send good vibes with radionics machines. I know people like that want to do the best of the best for us. But yeah, there's always those bad apples.
Well, those prayers have really helped just in the 24 hours that have passed. Some amazingly strong legal teams that have defeated the SEC in the past have rallied around, and that can only be divine intervention as far as I'm concerned. So, once again, this is David versus Goliath, and even though Goliath keeps reaching into David's pouch and taking his little stones away from him so he can't defend himself, you got to remember that it wasn't David that beat Goliath, it was God. So I'm counting on that.
There you go. And we're talking about Arise Bank with Jared Rice Sr. That's what we're talking about there. So we're going to talk with Stan Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, here on Blue Rock Talk under the CryptoConnie playlist. We'll do that live, and we'll do Q&A, right? So you're good with that? Can you hang out for that?
Yep, we'll take all your questions then.
Okay, good. Yay. All right. And also, I'm going to put down in the links below as well, Steemit, his article on Steemit, and anything else. Oh, I want to put down in there the petition as well. I want to get it's called the MoveOn.org petition. It's telling Congress that Arise Bank is not a scam, but it is a cryptocurrency bank and a bank of the future. So, all right, that's about all I wanted to get from you. I know this is some breaking news because you are at the airport. I caught you. It's not easy to get Stan Larimer, everybody, let me tell you. But we got him, and I thought I was going to get you running through the airport. You know, you look fine. Do you got a little bourbon and water down there too, or what? Are you getting the free drinks?
No, I get free drinks. I got an upgrade on the flight down to Las Vegas, so there's something there.
Well, you take advantage of the free drinks. You're going to Vegas. It's a long ride for you. So, well, gosh, I wish I could tell you to go to a certain machine and yank the one-arm bandit for me or something, but
well, the kind of activity happening in this industry is a bigger gamble in terms of dealing with all the forces than anything you could do in Vegas. So it's very exciting.
Is that? And what is that you're doing?
Oh, I see your news nose is perked up.
So everybody, as soon as we know it, as soon as Stan's able to tell it, you're going to hear it here on Blue Rock Talk. Stan, thank you so much for giving us some breaking news here from what airport are you in?
A little one in Virginia called Roanoke.
All right. You safe travels to you, okay? Enjoy that drink.
Okay, thank you, Connie.
We won't tell anybody it's you. Stan Larimer, the godfather of Bitshares, with breaking news here on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis. Links below. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And more to come here on Blue Rock Talk with Connie Willis.